You probably have seen Derek Sarno on this channel. We talked about Derek Sarno a lot. He's a chef. He's a kind of a famous plant-based chef. He's got a really cool story. He's got tattoos filled with his wife's ashes, and really, he's an interesting dude. He's got a dog that he kisses every time he had his dog features prominently in his videos. Derek Sarno's dream project turns chicken farm into mushroom growing operation. Here's the thing: you don't need to do chicken sizes. Maybe we should do mushroom sizing. Maybe you should just start gardening, maybe don't buy chickens and eat their secretions. It's gross, man. Stop sucking on the cloacas of chicken, you nasty weirdo. Chef Derek Sarno has partnered with the Little Mushroom Company and Smithy Mushrooms to turn a former chicken farm into a sustainable mushroom growing operation. Isn't that awesome? I love this type of stuff. What if less water, less land, and minimal resources could create healthier, more sustainable, delicious food? This isn't a theory anymore. It's real. Yeah, you can use less resources or fewer resources, anyway, less energy and everything else in order to grow mushrooms as opposed to animal flesh and secretions. It's wrong to own chickens. It's wrong to use them. It's wrong to buy and sell individuals. That's what we call slavery. It's wrong. And if you don't understand that, then you might be a Nazi. But the other thing is, it's also just better for the environment to not own slaves. It's funny. It's better for the environment not to grow individuals into not even just into adolescence or into almost just infancy. Really, their chickens are killed at 6 weeks old. They're basically babies, and it's horrific. But it's also bad for the environment. And see, here's the argument. Located in Norfolk, England, the old chicken breeding farm was one of the very first of its kind in the UK, built in the 60s. This is the other thing. People say, it's been going on forever. One of the first chicken breeding farms in the UK. And UK is old, it's been there for a long time. Built in the 1960s. I keep on trying to remind people of this. This is not something that we've been doing for so long. The 60s is when this type of farming really took off. For the very start of the national broiler industry, Sarno's team has smoothly repurposed its various buildings and sheds to produce large crops of mushrooms. Mushrooms are high in protein. They're delicious. They take on the flavor of basically anything else you want to put near them. Sarno spearheaded the culinary vision for the project that's emphasized that it's a collaborative effort. Harry Irwin, Claire Bullen, and the Little Mushroom Company are driving the transition itself with the guidance of John Dorian and Smithy Mushrooms. How cool is this? Look at this guy. Look at these mushrooms. Isn't this beautiful to see mushrooms growing? It's way better than seeing shit-covered, featherless chickens that have burnt off their own skin, pecked out their own eyes through their own feces and urine. Look at this. This is beautiful. It's just growing. There's nothing gross about mushrooms, is there? There's nothing horrific or cruel about mushrooms. And look at this. I don't think there's any crop deaths happening either, buddy boy. So I don't want to hear any crop deaths arguments out of none of yous. Sarno was perhaps best known for co-founding Wicked Kitchen. Of course, you've probably heard that with his brother Chad. They spearheaded Tesco's now significant plant-based range. He does a lot. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Sarno regularly posts innovative mushroom recipes on his social media, and he's particularly renowned for his famous lion's mane mushroom steak. Everyone wants that. Look at this ad right here. Blue juice, easy trick to get rid of mice and rats. Why are they showing this to me? God damn it. God damn it. Plant-based news. Why? Anyway, that's Derek Sarno. He's a pretty cool cat, and he's growing mushrooms. Maybe a mushroom farm is happening to you soon. I know the terrible ad is disgusting, right? It's horrible, but you can't escape cultural speciesism. I'm on a vegan website and they're showing me dead rats. Meanwhile, it was at least an article about not killing chickens and reminding everyone that 1960 was when UK's first breeding facility for chickens came around for their broiler industry. By the way, they're the ones that, well, I don't want to get into the horrific things about chickens. Let's focus on the positive. They're turning chicken farms into mushroom farms, and that's pretty cool because in the world, we kill about 70 billion chickens every year. In America alone, we kill 10 billion every year. This year so far, we've killed something like 20-ish million, 20-ish million just because we're afraid of bird flu. Bird flu wouldn't even be a thing if we weren't closely confining this chickens in these idiotic farms. We're doing things completely just antithetical to any kind of nature, or I think to our own nature, because the human being is supposed to be kind and compassionate, not evil and rapacious. But oh, Bartleby, oh, humanity.